So remember a couple of days ago, I made a video about people who voted for Donald Trump and then lost their jobs now trying to march with Democrats against the Trump administration. Then just yesterday, I made another video about people who voted for Donald Trump and are now having trouble accessing resources during natural disasters because the Trump administration cut so many federal employees that deal with natural disasters. My biggest point in that entire video was that these people, if given the opportunity, would vote for Donald Trump again. Well, the story that I'm about to tell you proves that exactly. David Pasquino voted for Donald Trump and then the administration fired him. He has actually since been given his job back because courts have ruled his and 25,000 other federal employees' firings were unconstitutional. However, David, who worked in Veterans Affairs, has stated that he still supports aspects of Donald Trump's administration, but he finds many of the president's actions problematic. In particular, he supports the president's approach to border enforcement, proving what I've consistently said. He voted so Donald Trump would fire Hispanics from their jobs and kick them out of the country, not to fire him and his white friends. He then says he's not a fan of Elon Musk-led firings of thousands of federal workers. He said, and I quote, "They're literally taking a chainsaw to the government when they should be using a scalpel." This is not what I imagined when the president stated that he was going to change the government and make the government more efficient. What he imagined was more black and brown people being fired and having their education funding slashed. He imagined people from marginalized communities being hurt. He didn't think it would happen to him. The organization Business Insiders spoke with 10 other federal workers, some who had been fired as well, and they all said that they supported Donald Trump because they wanted him to deliver on his campaign promises, but the constant threats to their careers have led them to regret it. One of them said, "I feel betrayed. This is not what I wanted to let everyone lose their job. You're fired, you're fired, you're fired. This is not The Apprentice." That's funny. What did you think you'd see from a clown? You vote in a clown, you get a circus or a clown show. You thought the idiot who could only yell "you're fired" on a reality TV show would suddenly be an intellectual with methodical and profound plans to run a country? You're getting what you voted for. So now that these people have been given their jobs back, do you think suddenly they don't support Donald Trump and Elon Musk? Of course they do. All they cared about was their jobs. They're now back to being okay with all these policies that are going to negatively affect black and brown people. And this is why I have consistently said, fuck them. We do not care about any of your problems. I do not care if one of them loses their job, their car, or their house because of a Doge cut or a natural disaster. These people are evil racists, and we need to normalize calling them that. I saw a comment from someone who was mad that a Democrat called all Trump supporters racist. How can you say that about half of America? First of all, half of America didn't vote for Donald Trump. Second of all, when all of these things are happening and not one of them is condemning it, what are we supposed to conclude about people who support a racist? Because in my opinion, we should conclude that if you support a racist, you are a racist. Period. Hey, if you like my content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the merch at leftlaughs.com. As always, I appreciate you guys supporting my channel.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.